earthly Marian stage were about 95 million years ago. They make it possible to reconstruct the incredible world that here existed a long time ago.
Petrified plants revealed that the landscape during the Cretaceous was quite unexpected to a tropical region. Conifers and giant ferns thrived under a hot and dry climate, staying at temperatures of 45 Celsius.
Lepidopsis was a 1.5-meter long, armored freshwater fish. The genus existed for millions of years in many regions of the world. Its heavy and resistant bony scales were used as a protection against predators.
Lepidopsis remains are commonly found along with fossils of dinosaurs, and in northern Brazil, as in Africa, it could have been an important alimentary item for Spinosaurus. A remarkable diversity of lungfishes is recorded among fossils of northern Maranhão state. Extant species of this group still live in Africa, Australia, and South America, and the Cretaceous forms would probably live in a similar way. They can breathe in or out of water, for they have lungs as accessory respiratory structure. It represents an advantage, increasing their chance of survival when the water of lakes or ponds become anoxic. Two genera have already been identified in the Cretaceous of Maranhão, Ceratodus and Asia ceratodus, but other forms that are still to be described.
Pelicans were a very numerous and diverse group of fishes millions of years ago, including marine and freshwater forms.
Today, only a few populations of a deep-sea form still live. The Cretaceous genus Mawsonia could reach more than 3.5 meters in length, living on large rivers and estuaries. Their fossilized skeletal remains are commonly collected in northern Maranhão state, and the species that lived here is one of the largest ever recorded.
Freshwater hogs, also called hypodontids, were found in the plantations all over the world. Not much different in morphology from the little saltwater forms. Most of them, however, did not reach much more than 1.5 meters in length.
They were formed specialized to feed on a variety of items, using teeth adapted to piercing, ripping, and crushing. They usually had two cephalic horns that looked like horns and dorsal fins used as defensive weapons. Hypodontids were part of the biological community that lived in northern Brazil in the time when dinosaurs ruled the world.
Crocodiles were very prevalent in the Cretaceous faunas all over the world. Concerning the fossilized teeth and their scales usually found in northern Maranhão state, where one forms reaching about 5 to 6 meters away,
equivalent to the extant species of Africa and Australia.
The giant exotic predator dinosaur that lived 100 millions of years ago in Northern America and Northern South America was certainly something fascinating to see.
It was 12 meters long with about 8 tons, and its head and teeth were reminiscent of that of crocodiles. The African and possibly the South American species had a back sail that would have probably played a role on sexual attraction. Spinosaurus was adapted to capture fishes with its long teeth, but certainly could attack and kill many other animals.
The dinosaurs were herbivores and long-necked dinosaurs who could reach above 20 meters from their own height.
Along with that, they were large, heavy, and very common in the southern hemisphere during Cretaceous. They used to live in herds that represented an advantage mainly for protection against predators. The nightmare of a titanosaur was certainly Carcharodontosaurus, one of the biggest predatory dinosaurs ever known, bipedal, 14 meters long, having a huge mandible with sharp serrated teeth. It was an astonishing animal that could knock down a prey as big as a titanosaur. It was the top predator of South America and Africa.
The biggest part of the fossils found in the northern of Maranhão are very similar to the ones found in Africa. That similarity can be explained because South America and Africa were continuous parts of the big continent.
Our fossils, therefore, are a witness of the continental drift. In the early Cretaceous, when South America and Africa were joined in the same continent, the Gondwana populations of this species spread all along this vast area. and after the continents fell apart, they remained similar for still a long time for the evolutionary process in a slow mechanism. Thus, we have a rare testimony of the amazing transformations underwent by our world along with the deep time.